Warehouse. A large building for storing things before they are sold, used, or sent out to shops. Warehouse is typically required in a large-scale supply chain. A warehouse reorganizes and repackages products to be distributed. In a warehouse operation, order picking process means that an item is picked or retrieved from the warehouse to be shipped out. According to Photo, this order picking process usually accounts for 50% to 70% of total warehouse operating costs. As you can see here in this figure described by Bartholdi and Heckman, traveling takes up the most time during order picking, making it the most significant process and contributes a lot in warehouse operation costs, making it very expensive. It is a labor-intensive operation where the pickers spend most of the time traveling to retrieve the item according to their order list. So, the most logical way to solve this problem is to reduce the traveling time. But, how can traveling time be reduced? This is where the order batching comes into picture. Order batching is the grouping of customers' orders for picking. When the orders are batched, the pickers are able to pick up items from multiple orders in one trip. By picking up several orders in a single batch, they can save time without going back to the same area to retrieve it again. The order batching problem aims to optimize the order to batch assignment so that it is able to reduce traveling path and time. Finding the shortest path to retrieve the item is known as NP-hard problem. NP-hard problems are often solved by using heuristic approaches. One common heuristic approach is simulated annealing. Hence, we propose that using simulated annealing algorithm, we would like to optimize the order batching so that it is more efficient in batching assignments to further reduce traveling path and time. To the best of our knowledge, the usage of simulated annealing has yet to be intensively studied for the order batching problem. In one particular research by Aldo and Lindholm, simulated annealing was able to find 17.1% shorter solutions than genetic algorithm. Hence, we would like to further study simulated annealing algorithm and how it compares to other approaches for the order batching problem. Simulated annealing algorithm is based off a real-life process called annealing. It is when you take a molten hot metal and you cool it down slowly so that it is able to achieve a more stable form. What is simulated annealing algorithm, you may ask? The simulated annealing algorithm, in theory, is a probabilistic technique to approximate the global optimum of a given function. It is a meta-heuristic approach to approximate the global optimization in a large search space. What does this even mean? Don't worry. Picture a mountain with lots of peaks. From this picture, we can see that there are several peaks in this mountain range. One may reach a peak in region 1 and assume that it is the highest peak because as it checks to the nearest left and to the nearest right of the peak, there are no other higher points. So, this is a problem faced in a simple hill climbing algorithm, and this peak is known as the local maximum. However, by using simulated annealing algorithm, this problem is solved because simulated annealing algorithm explores each and every probable point in the whole picture. The initial parameter of this algorithm starts at a high temperature. By cooling the temperature slowly, this algorithm explores every position or every possible solution at each temperature drop. At a higher temperature, it explores the solution randomly. At a lower temperature, it becomes much stricter and eventually lands on the global maximum. Which, referring to this picture again, is in region 2, where the peak of this mountain range is located. It will not be stuck at region 1 because it explores throughout the whole mountain searching for the maximum. And it shows here clearly that the tallest point is in region 2. Therefore, we want to use the simulated annealing algorithm to optimize the batching process so that it is able to find the least distance traveled to pick up all the required orders. E-commerce has been fairly popular, especially during the pandemic. Warehouses are facing problems where there will be much more order coming in, and an efficient way to pick up all these orders are required. This problem can be tackled from this project by using simulated annealing to optimize batching in a warehouse. Not only warehouse operation costs can be saved when order batching is much more optimized, time can also be saved as well. Most importantly, you can get your order much sooner. Thank you for listening.